Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. If we haven't met yet, my name is Christensen. I am a freshman at Belmont University, and this is an ice day in my life.
Press play and live in the moment. I know someday that you're gonna make it. Press play and live in the moment. Don't ever let a single moment pass you by.
Now, I will admit, I had never heard of an ice day until I got communications yesterday at, 9:42 p.m. from our campus communications, saying that all of our morning classes are moving to Zoom due to the inclement weather, which it's been rainy and cold here. Hence why it's an ice day. Yeah, no, I still can't get my mind wrapped around that, but that's fine. So today is February 1st, 2023. It is currently 9:28 a.m. I normally would be in class having my music theory class right now, but that did not happen because my professor decided to just cancel that class. So that was one last class I had to worry about today, which meant I got to sleep in a little bit, and I feel so refreshed because of that. I've already made my bed and done a workout. Yeah, we'll see what this day brings to us. Anyways, let's get going.
Everyone says to shoot for the stars, but why are the stars so far away? When I see you, I turn the other way because I don't know just what to say. 'Cause I'm in love with you, and I don't know what to do. I hate your guts, but I love you again. It's always a challenge that I wanna win. I'm telling you now before I go away. Goodbye to you, hello Tennessee. It took me 6 years to figure things out, but every time I opened my mouth, things went south. I love that you're the harmony to every song I sing. It's scary, I know. Just please don't break my heart, 'cause I'm in love with you, and I don't know what to do. I hate your guts, but I love you again. It's always a challenge that I wanna win. I'm telling you now before I go away. Goodbye to you, hello Tennessee.
Hey everyone, so I've been studying for the past 2 hours, obviously getting some breaks. Meanwhile, I was filming my study with me, so make sure you check that out because that should be coming out in a few weeks. I finished making my plan for the day because that was kind of up in the air, and I got some emails that I needed to write down that information so I didn't forget. Uploaded my journal entry for my publishing technologies class, and I'm almost finished with taking notes on chapter 4 of my ed psych class. I'm a little bit behind. I have to finish up those notes and take my quiz. However, I have a Zoom meeting in about 15 minutes for my diverse learners class, and I need to make sure that I'm ready for that, eat something. I'll probably just have some waters and Cheez-Its and use the bathroom, whatever. Anyways, let's continue with this day in the life, shall we? Okay, everyone, it is currently 12:52. My Zoom did not happen because we had to cancel the Zoom, but we have an asynchronous lesson sort of a thing instead. For the past hour, I have drank some water. I made some ramen, and I just finished editing and uploading my video that went live today. Make sure you check that one out. And yeah, I'm going to finish up my notes that I was taking and take that quiz real quick so that I can get that over with. I have my publishing technologies class still at 3, and I'm going to meet up with Lexi so we can head over together. That I'll probably head over to her place at like 2:45 so we can walk over together. Yeah, it's going to be finishing up my notes, taking quiz, and then working on the asynchronous lesson so that I don't have to worry about that. Hopefully we'll be able to get that finished, but yeah, let's continue doing this. Okay, everyone, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, it is 2:45-ish, and that means I'm about to head over to my publishing technologies class with Lexi. But I'll be honest, since the last time we checked in, I haven't done anything except for like sit on my bed and relax and watch some movies on YouTube, you know? And that is okay. We all have those moments where we need to relax and recuperate, and the thing is, we need to listen to our bodies and not overwork ourselves. Because I have done that in the past where I will work myself to the bone and I'll be completely exhausted, and that is a no-go. We did an entire Pomodoro study session this morning, and that was very productive. And it is okay to take a break. So after my class, I'll come back and work on some more homework because I do need to get that stuff done. But this is just your reminder to listen to your body and do whatever you need to do. And we don't need to be productive 24/7. That's not healthy. And so, yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for my class. I have a bit of a presentation. Yes, I did change the sweater I was wearing because, number one, it's cold outside and I'm about to head outside, so might as well throw on a sweatshirt. Yeah, I'll see you guys after class.
I told you I felt and I put it in a song. I think I freaked you out, so please cover me up. I was scared for it to start, but I never wanted to end. Whatever happens next, I'm happy to call you my friend, 'cause I love you.
Well, everyone, I just got back from my publishing technologies class. It is 4:13. That class was supposed to get out at 3:50, but we had some presentations that ran over, and me and my partner, Lexi, were the last to present. So class just barely got out a few minutes ago. It's cold. It's like 30-something degrees and humid and wet, and it's not my favorite, but it is okay. We roll with the punches. And I feel like the presentation went pretty well. Yeah, I will say that the inner entertainer, that's a hard word, came out as I was waiting for our presentation PowerPoint slides to pull up, because obviously we're over time and we want to make sure people are entertained and staying, not because they need to for their grade, but I don't know, just for a little bit of fun, a little bit of humor. So I feel like it went really great. Dinner doesn't open until 4:30. I'm hungry. But until then, I think I'm gonna read a book. I deserve to read a book. And I mean, it's for school, so I'll be reading a book for school, but it's still reading and relaxing until dinner. And then I'll eat. Anyways, let's get going. Hey everyone, it is 8:50 p.m. now, and for the past little while, I've been finishing up my homework and listening to Lee Bryce as I do it. For dinner, I just warmed up some instant mashed potatoes because that's the only thing that was sounding really good to me. So, oh well. Made me some peppermint hot cocoa. So good. Love hot cocoa. Yeah. I do want to talk for a second because a lot of people have asked me, Hannah, what's one of your favorite places on campus? And considering that I have some friends who are looking into Belmont right now, I thought I'd share a little bit about why I love this place. For the longest time, I was set on going to Utah State University. And then when I had a meeting with my high school guidance counselor, he told me that I had the brain and the grades and that I'd definitely have the test scores to be able to look at colleges out of state. And I had never fully considered it. I had thought about it. I hadn't fully considered it before. So he started naming off some of the best education programs because I wanted to become a teacher at that moment. And he said Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee. And something about Nashville really stood out to me. So I was like, okay, Nashville, that sounds fun. Kind of looked at the city and pictures. I kept these thoughts internal. I didn't really tell anyone except for maybe my friends every once in a while. My parents had no clue. And then quarantine happened, and it was my sophomore year, and as I was sitting there talking with my best friend on the phone late at night, I kept coming back to Nashville. And I was like, okay, I think I need to go here. I need to check it out. So my junior year, when I had my meeting, I told everyone my plan. I was like, I'm going to go to Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. And everyone was shocked, except for maybe my guidance counselor. I don't think he was fully shocked, at least not as much as my parents were, but he was a little bit shocked. Because like I said, I had mentioned nothing. And so my parents decided, well, that's a completely different environment than Utah. Let's go for a tour. So we went for a tour in July of 2021. And I loved it. I saw Vanderbilt and I thought it was great. But when I came here to Belmont, because my guidance counselor had said, you're going from a really small school. If you go to Vanderbilt, that's a really big school. And he had put the name Belmont out there. He was like, I think you should look into this. So I looked into it and I was like, okay, this sounds pretty fun. I came here and did a tour when we were here in July. And I loved it. I loved Nashville so much I did not want to leave, but I really loved Belmont and the scenery. I did not think I would be an architecture girl, but seeing all the pillars and all the white and the beautiful lawns where I could totally see myself sitting outside in nature working on homework or eating a picnic with my friends, I knew that was the place I wanted to be. So I got here. I've made some friends. I've loved every minute. And you may be like, Hannah, what's one of your favorite spots on campus? Well, in the Johnson Center, which is where our Harrington Place dining hall is, there is this little display case that houses all of these important little records and just monumental things for Curb Records, because it's in the building where the Curb College of Entertainment and Music Business is housed. Named after the founder of Curb Records, of course. And in that display case, you see a lot of pictures. You see album covers. You see gold and platinum records. Like, it's a really beautiful setup that they have there. And I love looking at it. because I want to be that person who writes a song or has a song of theirs where that accomplishment is put in that display case. It doesn't need to necessarily be that display case in particular, but I want that accomplishment to be displayed and to inspire other people. Like looking at that display case inspires me. And a few days ago, I was looking at it and they had changed the setup. I don't know exactly when they changed the setup out because I was out of town for a solid month due to winter break. But I was looking at the display case, and Lee Brice has an accomplishment in there. He had 4 #1 singles from one album, and that was Hey World, which is by far one of my favorite albums, and I've listened to it fully at least once today. I've played it about 1.5 times today. And it's just super fun because those are names that I know. I know Lee Brice, I know Tim McGraw, I know Faith Hill, I know all of these big artists, and seeing their names in that display case is just so surreal and so special, and it feels incredible that I get to see a piece of their history, a piece of their work in a display case in a place that I love. So if you are wondering where one of my favorite places is located, it's in the Johnson Center. If you go in on the side of Harrington Dining, it's really just 20 steps away from the staircase leading into the dining hall. And a few, like 15 to 20 steps past the elevator, or before the elevator, depending on which set of doors you enter through. But I say that if you ever visit Belmont, you should check it out and see what names you recognize, and maybe get a little bit of inspiration for yourself.
'Cause I'm in love with you, and I don't know what to do. I hate your guts, but I love you again. It's always a challenge that I wanna win. I'm telling you now, before I go away. Goodbye to you, hello Tennessee. Goodbye to you, hello Tennessee. Hello to you, Hennessy.
Okay, everyone, I finished taking my notes and my quiz for the day, and because I had a few people ask to see my notes, here are the notes that I took today. Now, I do leave blank spaces because I do like to print out some diagrams of the things that apply, but other than that, that's how I take my notes. I hope that answered questions for anyone who was wondering. Anyways, it is time for me to start winding down and going to bed. It's been a very interesting ice day. Still can't believe that's a thing. Anyways, if you made it this far, comment a snowflake or the word snowflake so that I know that you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, please like, please subscribe. Always appreciate it. Comment down below too. I always like hearing your guys' take on things. Anyways, I hope the rest of your day or night or whatever it is where you are right now goes wonderfully for you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.